welcome everyone to another Bad Fanfiction Theatre. My name is Mr Gamington-Smythe III. Now, on today's entry, we are now delving back into one of the classic tales of the 1990s in terms of video gaming, and that is Final Fantasy VII. And whether this is a fantasy, or indeed a reality, this tackles one of the most, let's say, tragic parts of the story. Now, spoiler alert, even though it's for a 20-year-old game almost, Aeris does die. But, though, how, why, when, it all doesn't matter in the end. But we all know that she does come back. As according to Goth Girl 14, she returns as Aeris Ghost. What happens when a certain someone's ghost comes back to haunt the Seventh Haven? Chapter 1. One day, Cloud and Tifa was in the slums and it was raining. Tifa's massive gelatinous boobs were so big they were huge. She used them as an umbrella to block out the rain. They ran into the Seventh Heaven, but when they got inside, Barrett was having sex with Aeris Ghost! Aeris moaned, because she was have sex and having a ghost. You can't have sex with that ghost, Cloud shooted, pointing objection at Barrett. Why the hell not? Barrett bellowed. Because she is evil. Clown explained. Everyone gasped and turned around to Aeris. Now that you have found out my deepest, darkest secret, Aeris moaned, I'm going to have to kill you! Then Aeris pulled out a rocket launcher and pointed it at Claude. No, Aeris, no! Tifa screamed and she jumped in front of the rocket and it exploded, but her chest was so huge, it acted like a cushion, and she survived the impact. No, that was my only rocket! Aeris wailed. Ha 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 ha, Cloud laughed. It looks like the tables have been turned on you! Then Cloud got on his motorbike and drove away. The music played when they were escaping from Hobo's lab played in the background. Oh, no you don't, Aeris shouted, and then she summoned Meteor and got on top of it and began drive it. Cling, clang, cling went Claude and Meteor as they fought. Some Shinra shoulders tried to come, but they was too fat. Suddenly, the road ended and Loud and Easier went up a ramp that went like through 100 feet in the air and landed on Yuffie, and she got deaded. But everyone was happy because she was a bitch and nobody liked her. They landed in Sector 13, where the Mako reactor was reacting. Aeris drove right into the life stream, and there was a huge explosion, and Cloud had to outrun faster than the explosion. When he got back to the Seventh Heaven, Barrett was doing bad things with Yuffie's zombie. Shit, dog, get the f*** out, said Barrett. No time, said Cloud screamed. Look up there! He pointed up at the sky where it was raining, and there was Easier, but now she was in her final boss form. As a ghost! Boo, said Aeris, and she came down and made Cloud angrier. I'm going to get you, Ghost, Cloud exclaimed. Then he got on his phone and dialed the turkeys. The number was 6666666, because the Reno was sexy. Get it? 6? Sex? I see what you did there, good sir. Aeris is back, and she is evil goat now, Cloud explained. What? Reno derped? But you are our only hope. Cloud roared into the receiver, where Reno was on the other end, where he was listening. But what if she eats me? Reno cried. She won't eat you, Cloud said, because I am Aeris Ghost. Plot twist. I bet you guys didn't see that one coming. No, indeed I didn't. But we continue on with Chapter 2. I just realized it's been a while since I posted a chapter for this story. So here you gays go. By the way, this is a message for all you haters. SDFU. But if you're Ghost, Reno shouted at the top of lung, then who was phone? But nobody was already gone. Who was that, honey bunny? Said Rude from that bed there laying in a sexy position and wearing a sexy man-thong. Why don't you come back to bed, baby? It was Cloud, Reno said. Cloud is being hunted by Aeris Ghost. A ghost, Rude shouted. There's only one thing to do in this situation. So they called the Ghostbusters. But suddenly Rude's phone rang. He picked up. Hello? Is this the Ghostbusters? Said the dude on the other line, and it was Reno, and suddenly they realized that they had secretly been Ghostbusters the whole team. Sorry. This was too funny. Oh dear, I did not expect that reaction. Gasp! Exclaimed Reno. I'll go get my ghost blower. You know these things on their backs that get sucked up ghosts that look like leaf blowers, but IDK what they are, so I'm calling them ghost blowers. Meanwhile, Cloud was trying to make toast, but Aeris had possessed the toaster and wouldn't give it to him. Please, Aeris, you're burning my toast! Cloud screamed, and he fell to the floor and stooped, begging for Aeris to stop. Fine, Aeris said, and she shooted the burning toast at Cloud. It hit his face and he fell to the floor and died. Mwahahaha, said Aeris Toaster. Then she started shooting burnt toast everywhere. Watch out, guys, screamed Tifa, jumping in front of her friends. He boobs acted as a barrier and the toast ricocheted off them and it hit the toasted and forced Aeris to leave the toast. Because she had nothing to possess, she started bouncing around the room. Let's get out of here, said Barrett, and he and Tifa and Yuffie Zombie ran outside. Just then, the Turks busted onto the scene! Where is the ghost? Rude screamed. He was still wearing nothing but his sexy man-thong. It's in there, Tifa said, pointing at the 7th place. Rude and Reno and the rest of the Turks all creeped up in there, but when they got inside, Aeris' ghost was nothing but disappeared. Then a skeleton popped out. Boo! He said. All the Turks screamed, but then they realized it was just Vincent. I need more blood, he groaned. Oh, Vincent, the Turks said, and they laughed. But then, Aeris' ghost came back. Say another cliffhanger? Yes, I know, I'm evil. And that's where we'll have to end, my dear viewers. But we have no time. If you wish to continue, simply leave a comment. And we shall then continue, perhaps on a future Bad Fanfiction Theatre. Toodle pip!